Okay. So again, we probably have a bit of a delay, but we're trying a camera, a different rather than the laptop, and I think we're already seeing a better resolution. Resolutions. Yeah, there's a good word for it. Okay. So I hate the fact that I can't see. So John should be on in just a few minutes here.
So that camera is definitely go take a look. Go
Okay,
take
we're
a,
switching places.
all right, so that camera looks much better, but this is where the lighting will come in that Jeff is sending me. Because just because if you look at me and look behind me, see what the resolution looks like or the colors. Yeah, yeah, we do. We probably need to be about here. See what I look like sitting further back? Yeah.
The camera has to be further back.
Yeah. Well, and this is where Jeff was saying, um, like when we get the lighting,
Mm-hmm.
because what we may have to end up doing is potentially switching how we're doing this. For
Hi
one,
everyone. If
I
anyone's watching,
um,
we're testing out a new camera.
and
Oh, hi Eric.
hey Eric,
I talked to Sean earlier today.
but no, I'm wondering if we're gonna have to.
Just remember, we're live.
Yes, I
So
know.
keep
Yes,
that
I
in
know.
mind.
I'm spitballing here, everybody, about how we're gonna work things.
Yep.
Because when we get the new lighting in from Jeff,
Mm-hmm.
um, he suggested pulling the table away so that we could put the light behind the
Behind the
table
table.
and then have the other two coming from the other sides.
Okay.
Um, and if we end up doing that, the camera we could probably go ahead and get a different tripod.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if that one extends longer.
Yeah, I don't know either. I
Um,
doubt it.
and have it next to the light,
Yeah.
and we can play around with the monitor and move
Yeah.
things
The
like if,
biggest thing is just having the camera further
yeah,
away.
the camera definitely has to be further
But
away.
I can't reach to the.
Yes, I know, but
Yeah.
that's why we'll have to play around with the camera because if we pull the table for back this way, we'll have the table
Mm-hmm.
and the camera will be back there.
Yeah.
Unless I decide to get really crafty
Really
and
crafty.
and
Really crafty.
work on trying to put a mount on the wall for the camera.
So that it's coming more this
So
way
it's
than.
coming kind of
Yeah.
down at us a little bit.
Really crafty.
Really crafty.
Really crafty.
I just don't know if I have the tools to be really
Really
crafty.
crafty. Really crafty. You might have to move some of the stuff that you have up here, though.
Yeah, I know.
All these wonderful things that we were looking at.
I have a nice little spot.
There's a spot right there.
You know,
Put a yeah.
the camera might be too high though.
Yeah, it might be.
It'd be looking down at us wouldn't be too good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll probably have to move the Michigan Stadium.
Hey, Eric, if you're still on, can you give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on how things look? Or maybe
Yeah, because we're trying to get the resolution and we're trying to make the picture look decent.
Oh, I see somebody else on.
I think that was John again.
Oh, is that John?
Yeah.
See that? Okay, so here's the other thing. The way this is set up,
We're sitting about 3 feet away from the camera.
Yeah. So now
Maybe
I've
4.
got it.
The laptop is on the table in front of us, and we can't reach.
No, and the chat is like really tiny.
Yeah. And there's no way to make it bigger with this program.
Okay, thumbs up. Eric's giving a thumbs up.
Thank you.
Thumbs up is good. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
So just definitely going to have to be more playing around with this.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Hey, what do you guys want to talk about for like 5 minutes? I was gonna say, Sean's probably already in bed.
Probably.
So. Looks way clear. Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
It's
I
a lot
think
clearer.
it's definitely much better with the camera than the
Yeah.
laptop.
Yeah. So this is a what is this?
It's a
It was an Amazon
it was an
find on
Amazon
Amazon.
cheap
See, okay,
camera.
John, I'm gonna have to do this because I cannot read what you're saying.
Yeah, it was a cheap Amazon camera that I found for like 240
No,
bucks.
I found it.
Huh?
I found it.
I thought I found it.
No. We're gonna argue on
I
TV.
think
I
I
found it.
found
No, I found it.
You're the one
No,
that said you.
it was an Amazon find on Amazon Prime Day. I found it.
Oh, okay, but we didn't buy it on Prime Day. That's the thing. When we should have. Probably could have got it cheaper.
John said he got on a list for the next batch of the box. Current Lorcana.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah, so the
they're-
hardwired. Okay, sorry.
Yes.
That was two things. So so first of all, we live in a small house because we lived in a very large 3,000 square foot, three people, and I couldn't maintain it.
yeah, it was way too
I
big.
was way too big and it was stressing me out. So we downsized to a 1,900 square foot, no stairs type deal, but of course it's an older house.
Mhm.
So the office is on one side, the internet is on the other,
And
and so we now have a 75-foot cord stretch that looks like that is being stretched from one side of the house to the other. And so we have to remind her, we had to remind our daughter not to
step on the cord or trip over it.
That's
How is
Logitech. That's what I think that was what my brother recommended.
Hang on,
Sorry.
hang on.
Okay, I'm sorry.
How is the sound coming? Because I'm seeing the bar hit a lot of red.
Oh, are we too loud?
And
Maybe?
is it too loud or is it okay?
That's a good question. I wonder if we are. Oh, hi, Sean.
Hi,
Sean's
Sean.
there. Hey, girl. So I guess the question is are we? She said I'm taking a break.
Looks like John said it's great.
Yeah, Eric said it sounds good.
Okay. Because I'm watching the bar as we're talking.
That's called online window shopping. Nothing wrong with that. I do that a lot, especially with Amazon. I would tend to see like, "Oh, that's nice."
Oh, I do it.
Nice.
Lately at work,
That's
I do it
nice.
a lot too at work.
Yeah,
lately.
you've been bored at work.
Yeah, it's been slow. But now I'm sitting here and I'm watching as I'm just talking like this,
Yeah,
and it's going into the red on the.
it could just be the system
Yeah.
that because I have it all the way up. Yeah.
As long as
So
it's
John,
not,
that's my next step at some point is to call the internet company
and think
to
about
have
getting it
them
put into here.
move it into here. The question is what is the
The question
cost going to be?
Because I think the box is on that side of the house outside.
Right, John.
So having them run, they would probably have to. You know what? The reason they probably didn't do it was because they would have to run a line under the ground, and they would have to go through the driveway to bring the line
From
to
where
here.
everything is at.
Because all the boxes, I think, are over
Or
here.
over there, yeah.
And I don't want them cutting my driveway.
Well, I think we still should have them come out at least take a look at it.
We can have them come out and take a look at it,
Because
yes.
how do you think they hooked up the people next door to us, though?
Yeah, but theirs could be from a different area.
Oh, okay.
Could be from the other side of their house.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll have to call them.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, this is the
All
problem.
right, Sean. All right, Sean. Come here.
Oh, Sean, this is for you. Here.
Come here.
There we go. Oh, wait,
You
hold
need
on.
to come
You need to
over
come
to
in
me.
between mommy
You
and
need to
daddy.
come over to me.
There, can you look at the
All right.
camera?
Can you say hi?
Hi.
You gotta speak up
Hi.
louder.
Hi.
You're supposed to be in bed.
Yeah.
I want to to the baby.
Here's all the excuses. You ready? Procrastinating.
She wants me to read her a
Wants
book.
you to read her a book. Yep. Sean's got smiley faces.
Mhm.
John said hi, Jenny, too.
She said hi.
Remember John?
Sean.
And
Or John.
John.
Yeah, John.
yeah. You haven't met Sean and Eric.
No, she
No,
hasn't.
yeah, only John.
Yep.
Yeah. We have some other people watching.
Hello to all the other people. This is a very impromptu.
Yeah, this is incredibly
Mhm.
impromptu. Sean said, "Hi, honey bunny." She liked that. She liked that. All right, Virginia, you need to go back to bed, sweetie. Go back to bed, okay?
Go on.
We'll come read you a book in a few minutes, okay?
You have school
You have
tomorrow.
school tomorrow anyway.
Go to bed.
Love you. Ah, the choice of children. Classic stalling tactics. Exactly,
yeah.
Eric. She is so good at that.
She's very good at it.
9, classic stalling tactics.
The first one was my tummy hurts.
Oh no, her throat hurt earlier. Just so you know.
Oh, and
Her
then
throat hurt.
her tummy
She wanted
hurt.
an ice pack for her throat.
First one was she forgot her water.
Yeah.
And then she went back, and then she came out, and then she went back, and then she came out, and then she went back. And she'll probably come out again soon, too. I give her about 5 minutes.
Sean, stop encouraging. Sean said, "How will you ever be? How Virginia, ask your mom and dad how you'll ever become a movie star if they keep you in bed during streams." Can't exploit my daughter yet.
So I showed Darlene the video of the unboxing of the princess cards.
The unboxing. Unbox the card.
No, she's like, just show the cards.
Just show the cards.
And she just died. And then when she said, "I'm going to be a mommy," and I was like, "Yeah, because you're bossy." And
she's like, "Yes, I am."
Darlene was like, just throwing shade at Lori.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, mommies are bossy. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so we got to call the company. So the house was owned by an incredibly old couple,
and they were the second owners.
They had owned this house since 2007. We were also told that. So, full disclosure, we have AT&T fiber. We were also told that AT&T did not come into this neighborhood until just recently. Like I would say, I think within the past year or so. Yeah. Up until then, it was Comcast. Sorry, not a fan of Comcast. I don't like them. Anyway, so that's part of the problem too. Is these are older houses that are just not set up for all of this wiring.
Well, then the wiring is just not.
It's
not made for the what's in this house is not made for the capacity of what is available now.
Yeah. And there's companies that can come out here and do that.
Oh yeah,
but then it costs money. Mm-hmm. So
honestly, we can probably get Nathan to run a better line for us.
Yeah, they're talking about eBay. They're talking about the cards on eBay.
Oh yeah, I was actually So
we'll go back to that.
I was doing some pricing on some of the cards that I am going to sell, and I figured out the rarities for the Disney 100 cards, and I kind of thought it was, but it is a trading card game in Japan, because it looks just like the Lorcanas. It's just a different company. But I did figure out the rarities and how to find them, and you have to use a magnifying glass to be able to see where the dang rarity is. Mm-hmm. The rarity for the Disney 100 cards is where the number of the card is. It will have the letter either C for common, U for uncommon. Then it'll have R, RR, or RRR for triple rare, SR for super rare, and then there's SP and SSP. Unfortunately, I did not get any SP or SSPs out of there. I did get a couple super rares though.
So much for my Disney cruise. Huh?
Yeah, I didn't get the $6,000 OEM card.
Dang it! I want to go on my cruise. Just kidding. We'll go there. We'll eventually be on a cruise.
But I technically do have 2 more boxes to open. I still have. Definitely will be opening 1 more box. I don't know.
I was asking if you watched the Steamboat Willie video that
I did. I haven't watched it. I did come across that on YouTube a few weeks ago, when I was looking at buying these. Actually, a couple months ago, when I was looking at buying these cards, and I just never watched it. But I definitely saw the card on eBay that it was something they had. And like I said, I never went back to look if it even sold or not.
I'm with you, Eric. So I know you're up in that territory. And I am a football fan, not nearly as much as this one over here, and I did my fair share of fantasy football back in the day. But I do really feel for Aaron Rodgers.
I do too, especially after watching Hard Knocks.
I mean, I only saw one or two episodes of Hard Knocks. I don't think I watched the whole thing, but
I've watched most of it.
what a way to go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not okay for full disclosure. I'm not a fan of Aaron Rodgers. I do think he's got a chip on his shoulder that's maybe a little unnecessary. But I don't play football. I'm not. I guess there's just a different level of.
Those are still available.
Okay. Oh gosh. But I don't want to see anybody get hurt, and and I watched the play. It was a really simple play. It wasn't. It wasn't like the other team was trying to attack him, or they were just doing their job.
It was just a.
He just simply stepped on him.
He stepped on him, yeah.
And but there's a video going around of when Eli and Peyton Manning saw it, and I tell you, was it Peyton? I think Peyton. They must have been live when it was when they were reacting or something, like they knew that they were live in public or something like that, because Peyton Manning's reaction was "Holy cow!" And I have to think in his head he was saying a lot worse than that. But I do feel.
So for the OE card, or sorry, OR, it's the OR card, the OR Steamboat Willie card. There are people selling it graded for $15,000. Considering that I've seen
sorry,
one card.
Eric, you're fine. We won't time you out because you didn't keep it to Disney. Don't worry.
Oh, you guys can talk whatever you want.
Yeah. This is just a random stream. Ooh,
but
there we go.
But I mean, the Steamboat Willie card is just all over the place.
But you can't see it over there.
Is all over the place on the.
There, can you see that now?
Mm-hmm, yeah, it's all over the place for the prices. Anywhere from 3,200 to 15,000.
There we go.
It's ridiculously crazy.
It's interesting though. The chat on our system is definitely a little behind the chat on the phone.
It's not too far behind.
Not too bad.
It's not too bad.
But anyway, yes. So Aaron Rodgers football, Jets. I do feel for them. I don't think they're going to be seeing Super Bowl this time around.
It would take a. It would. I don't know. Oof.
It was the turf, yeah.
It
truly
was the turf. They said that the turf really got him on that one. Which is funny because he had just played on it. But now he didn't play a full game, but still he played at least one series in the preseason game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm showing 4 here now too, John, but I think we've got the TV going and I've got mine. Yeah, so we technically have 2 here, and then you and Eric, so I think that's where the 4 is.
Yeah, my Juju account is on the TV right now.
Because we were looking to see how we look on the
actual TV.
How do we look on the actual TV?
Yeah, how
I know. This was so impromptu. I don't have any makeup on. I don't have to
I didn't even do my
I
hair.
got bags under my eyes.
My hair is a mess.
Tired. What the heck?
Just man.
Yeah.
All over the place.
Yeah, it is a little this is definitely. I guess the question is is there another way? I don't know.
It doesn't look like.
Oh, you know what? It did the whole top. There we go. Let's try that.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. It should be. I just don't know how many there are, John. Because, like I said, I just looked, and there's about probably 8 or 9 of them on for sale on eBay right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's limited to maybe, I don't know, less than 100. You know.
Yeah, but I think Sean's watching under you, Eric. Oh, big crowd. Hey, we'll take it for right now.
Hey,
we just need to get Steph and Jeff, and we'd be all set for right now.
Yeah, there we go.
They're probably in bed already, though.
I don't know. What's today? Tuesday?
Tuesday.
There's no telling.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what life they're living right now. Yeah, the work life.
Oh, sorry, guys. Whew. I've been told that I'm not allowed to do that on a live show.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, John. Yeah, see, okay. So thinking
Yeah.
they are here. We're not seeing them. The question is why.
Well, that's where you would, and that's what you would type a message back.
I know. Well, no, but there's more down here. It's just weird. The system's just weird. It's very
Well,
weird.
here, click that now. There you go.
Yeah, but it's still not caught up because Eric said a couple things. Yeah. So, John, yes, we were actually talking about, and I've been thinking about this. How do we get more people in here? And I know part of it is consistency factor.
Yes.
Um, Again, this was very impromptu, us deciding that we really needed to figure that we got the cord in the mail and the hookup, and so
Yeah,
would it
everything came
actually work?
yesterday. I wanted to do it yesterday,
Um,
but I just wasn't
Going
feeling
to
it.
bed at 8 o'clock
Yeah.
last night. Yeah. So tonight was the night that we needed to really try and test this out. So we know that we've got something working. So the question is
Yeah.
where do we go from here? So, and I know that's, yeah, I think that's a really big question. This is a tough gig when you're working full time and then you come home and,
Yeah, that really.
and at least you've been kind of slow at work. I've been
Yeah.
busy. Like I sit down and I don't get out of my desk for 8 hours, it seems like. And so it's trying to figure out how to balance this. That's the one thing we've got to really sit down and figure out.
Yeah.
Is how to balance this out. But I think the first thing was trying to figure out the whole camera situation and internet situation.
She's watching it on her phone. He said, "Oh, there she is."
Here's Sean. Yay. Thanks, Sean. I know. I'm just like, can you see the bags under my eyes? Yeah. See right there. Yeah.
Yeah. See, we need to get a.
I know. I feel like I don't like this. I don't
Yeah.
like the space between the table, and I just, I need something. So we're gonna have to figure something out.
I'm gonna have to play around. Well, they do have. You know what? I may just have to go get one this weekend.
Uh-oh.
But they do have the
He's spending more money.
They do have tables that are about the same as this, but instead of the one we have, it's about maybe this wide.
Yeah.
And that would give us to be able to pull it out more.
To pull the computer, at least
pull the computer towards us. Yeah.
Because really, it's just the keyboard and the mouse. That would be the biggest thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we're
said,
using. I found it. It's the free version of. It's called OBS Studio. They had like the top 10 best programs to use, and I think this was like number 6 or 7. But it was free, and what I found free is good. What I found with this one too is that it's a little more user friendly for those that don't live in this world. I mean, I understand some things, but I'll give a comparison. So for
I'm gonna go turn the TV off.
Okay, for editing our videos.
Thankfully, I have shorts on.
For editing, yeah, I'm glad you have shorts on. That's what he have on. Well, we did say this wasn't a kid-friendly stream, so so for editing videos, I've been using Capwing, which is again very user-friendly. And then I was advised to try looking at Adobe. I tried using Adobe. My brain cannot process it, so I moved back over to Capwing because I can figure it out. I can do what I need to do, and right now it's doing everything that I want. So that's kind of with the OBS. I played around with it over the weekend, and the biggest thing was the internet connection. We weren't getting that internet connection. And so now that we've got that part figured out, we can do more things. I can actually show pictures and even videos. So I can drop pictures and videos into our live streams as we're talking. And that's what I really wanted to do. And I wanted to do that last time when we were talking about D23 and all the stuff that was coming up with D23, but we weren't getting that internet connection. So I can't wait to play around with this a little bit more from a live stream perspective. But yeah, so OBS Studios is what it's called. And then, yeah, the things around Georgia. So I already have, so we go to Helen, Georgia every year. So we're going to include that. A video from that when we do go, but we go for their Oktoberfest, which has already started, but we'll go probably in October. And then I'm trying to plan a quick trip to Disney, just Julian and I, no Ginny. But trying to find weekends to do that right now. It's just life is busy. It gets very busy. Where else? Oh, I do still want to go to Charleston. They got a great aquarium there, and of course they've got a really good aquarium and Children's Museum here in Atlanta. So I want to be able to do that. So and then yeah, just there's a lot of great history here in Georgia. It's just a matter of finding it. So I mean, I've got plans on that aspect of things. It's it's just again, where do we go with all of this? And Julian has obviously done a lot of his card things. And hi, if you are joining, see, John, I can't see any of that, and my phone doesn't update, so thank you. If you are joining, I'm Lori with JLB Moments and More, and we are testing out a new internet connection, so we're actually talking to some of our friends that we know. But if you're joining, please feel free to jump in the chat. This is just a very incredibly impromptu, no plans whatsoever. Yeah, that's us. And my husband's around here somewhere. He was checking some things out. So again, we're just really trying to see how our setup is working. We've got a camera, all that fun stuff. So, was he in his underwear? No, just kidding. Yeah, John, the picture you sent me, I am fairly certain that is the exact same one that my brother sent. So my brother lives in Chicago, and he has done a lot of stuff. So being in Chicago, and he and his wife have no kids. Not that that means anything, but they're very they live the fun life. That's the best way I can put it. He's been in multiple bands. He plays the bass. He's tried guitar and drum a little bit. But he also got involved in this company that does puppetry. And they did YouTube videos. I couldn't even tell you what it was called. But he was all behind the scenes on the YouTube video. And so we hit him up and he sent over some interesting things. But I want to say Logitech video camera is one of the ones. It's not that expensive, very simple. So I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, let's keep it friendly, please. So I think that's what we want to try to do when we get to that opportunity. So anyway, so that's where we're at with things. Yeah, just trying to think of what else. I said I want to try something else here real quickly as I continue to work on this. So I guess it's time to make some people some mods, huh? I didn't think so early we would need that. Yeah, I was just, yeah, Eric, I think it's time that I need to make you and Sean a mod. Just because part of it is I can't, um, yeah, I think we're going to have to do that. Yeah. Um, Hello, Freddie. We just ask that you please keep this family friendly. So, um, anyway, again, just a very impromptu live stream. So, do appreciate you joining us. Just trying to think of what else. Again, there's a lot that we're still trying to figure out with all of this. So, what else could we talk about? So we talked about Aaron Rodgers, talked about where we're going with this. Yeah, Eric, I got you and Sean. Whether you guys like it or not, you're on the end, just so you know. But I can't set that up right now because I can't get to a computer. So
when we are done, you need to go speak to your daughter.
Okay.
So get this.
Okay, so what?
My football fantasy game this past week.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the guy I was
Thanks,
playing,
Eric.
the guy I was playing against, had the Dallas defense, which got him 38 points. He had Joe Burrow, which got him practically nothing. On his bench, he had 97 points sitting on his
Yeah.
bench, and didn't I ended up beating him by like 3 points.
Had he not put those
If
people
he
on the
had
bench.
if he had played different people,
Uh-huh.
I would have gotten blown out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now I am 1-0 and he's 0-1. We'll see
For
how
this week, we'll see how next
we'll see
week
how
goes,
this week
right?
goes.
Yeah. See how next week goes. Did Julian tell you what I got today?
Yeah,
What did he get? Did you tell me what he got today? I don't remember.
John.
What did he get
What
today?
did John get us?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. What did
I sent you pictures of it
you did?
via Facebook.
Oh my gosh. I feel like that was 100 years ago. I was in the middle of like 5 meetings at that point. I mean, it was literally like one after the other. I couldn't keep up on my calendar, and thank God for WebEx these days, because that's pretty much what I did with most of them. Yes, John, I know what you got us. Thank you so much. That was super cool. Hence another reason why I want to get down there for a quick weekend, because it'd be great to catch up with you, and obviously just to see Disney. I love my Disney. I wish we lived closer. I'm so jealous.
I married an addict. She really is an addict when it comes to Disney.
Yeah.
I thought I was bad with some things. Not even close to her.
I could seriously. I could go to Epcot almost every single night. Even if it's a local band that's playing, I could go to Epcot every single night. And not for the drinking around the world or the eating around the world. I'm talking about the concerts. I could totally go for those concerts. I came across something on Facebook the other day where I had said I really wish I lived closer to Disney because it was 98 degrees.
Yes, thank you. Cleaned up.
You saying he cleans up? 100 years ago. It was seriously. What time was it? It was early afternoon. I think that you got that, wasn't it, John? It was early afternoon. Maybe, I don't know. Again, I've lost track. Oh, Sean, didn't I tell you what you got me? Maybe not. Maybe I didn't say. I think that might have been in the message that I tried to send you when you thought I had dialed you. But wait, lesson 3. Wait, sophomore 2. So when that poor little sophomore is a senior in high school and graduates, then you all are gonna move down to Florida, so he won't have any place to go home to. Just kidding. It's okay. So my parents did that to my brother. So except they didn't move to Florida; they moved to India.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Okay. No, I can't wait to see it. That looks so cute. I'm just loving. I'm falling in love with these Mickey zippers and the popcorn tubs, but the Mickey ones, like not the other. I mean, it's great. They've got the other ones. I like the other ones. Yeah, those are cool. But I really love the Mickey ones. They're so cute. They're so cute. Oh, Sean. Oh my gosh, did I even answer you? So, John got us the new Mickey popcorn
the
bucket.
Halloween popcorn.
It's the Halloween one.
Yeah, Mickey's dressed up like a skeleton.
Like a skeleton. Yeah. So
cool.
Sorry, I'm leaving you on the edge of your seat. What did she get? Yeah. So yes, I'm very excited. Very excited about that.
Yeah, I think the best thing to do is
Sean drinks some music. Seriously, Sean, when you guys move down there, yeah, there's something.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, but then we totally miss. I wonder if we can do.
There you go.
There's, whoa.
You're in
There's that.
Yeah.
And then maybe.
It's up to date.
Okay. Yeah, we need to make Eric a mod, by the way.
That's fine.
So I will get going on that.
I had no idea how
Oh. Yeah, I couldn't remember if I did, Sean. I was like, did I tell you? Did I not tell you? It's really has been one of those days. It's been it's been one of those weeks, and it's only
It's only
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I'm afraid for tomorrow. Woo!
Yeah, I think I
Very
know.
afraid for
I think I
tomorrow.
know what I'm gonna do.
What?
I'm gonna get a shelf. I'm gonna put a shelf. I'm gonna move my pin board from the
Okay.
Michigan Stadium, and I'll put a shelf pretty much right above where the
And put the camera there.
and put the camera there, and
I
I'll.
still think we need to look at, and I'll show you the picture that John sent. But I
Mhm.
still think we need to look at that Logitech
That
because it's
Logitech
very
camera.
thin and
Yeah.
simple. Because then it could just go right on top of that.
Of the
But we
of the
still would
monitor.
need
Yeah, we definitely need something to
something
come out to here.
Yeah,
And it's like we could always go grab a little
like a little
4x4 table
that maybe can go
and
under here.
that can go right there. And then when we're not doing live streams,
Mm-hmm.
we fold it up and put it away.
Yeah, I like that idea. Okay.
Yeah.
See, we're solving world problems. Not really.
And I'd rather go buy a new one because all the ones in the garage are probably spider infested.
Yeah. No. We'll be getting rid of a lot of stuff when we have our garage sale.
Oh,
Our
I
yard
can't wait.
sale. I cannot wait for that yard sale.
Lots of movies and CDs to get
I
rid
have
of.
never been so excited about a yard sale in my life.
Yeah,
I
can't
hate
wait.
setting up for those, but
Can't wait to get rid of all the movies and CDs.
yes, I know another YouTube person was on tonight.
I think there were
Actually,
a few of them.
There's a bunch. Well, Goo was on earlier.
Yeah, he did his early
He
today.
did his earlier, and then I noticed that Resort, Myers, and Ron. I think we're
Yeah, I
all
think you
still
said
on.
Ron was on too.
Um,
Obviously, Myers came back from the cruise already.
yeah, they came back Sunday
Okay.
with Jenna
And Jenna and Dale.
yeah. Yeah, we don't mind talking about other YouTubers, by the way, because what we do is very different, just so you guys know. They're there, we're not.
Exactly.
So,
they're in the parks daily.
Yeah. So we don't mind doing shout outs for them at all.
Yeah.
And yeah, so if you guys want to mention others, I really Sean. Oh, crazy Disney lady. She's already swearing on our chats. What the heck?
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Eric,
it's
can
not
you
listen for
can you
kids.
time Sean out? Well, give me the ability to time her out. Yeah, Josh is Resort TV 1. And then, oh, crazy Disney lady. God bless her. I'm not a fan. But that's okay.
Yeah.
But, you know, we love anybody that
I
can
do.
bring Disney to us.
I will say, after watching LBV, I love their shirts. I want one of their
Sean,
shirts.
it's all good. As I said, we said this wasn't family. It's not family friendly.
It's not. It's adult oriented. But yeah, I like LBV shirts.
Yeah.
They're cool.
Oh, yeah, LBV. They're an interesting.
She is.
Deal.
Yeah, they are very interesting.
They're very
group.
interesting.
I didn't know he was a professional soccer player
and
at one
she's
point.
like totally Philly.
It girl.
Well, what do they call that? Philadelphia socialite? Like, I didn't even know that stuff existed still.
Mm-hmm.
But
well, it was like Paris and in L.A.
yeah.
Paris Hilton.
Well, no, but her only claim to fame is that her dad was was the university president. Drake?
Drexel.
Drexel. Sorry, the university's out there. Sorry. Shouters.
Did you take her phone away from her?
Poor Sean. Sorry, I'm laughing too hard. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't make Eric come on. He might get a little, chip on his shoulder or something. His ego might get a little too big. Poor Eric.
Oh, I love Eric.
Just give Sean a break. She does a lot. We love her. She's awesome. Let's see here. I'm trying to think. Oh, you know what I cannot believe though, Sean? I'm gonna probably think of you every day. 3 boys. I still don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it.
It's
Anyway.
probably a lot easier than dealing with one girl.
Well, we were talking about that. I don't know. I mean, we all have our differences. Well, but here's the thing, though. Your cousin with 5 boys.
You see, Sean, I could smack him when you do.
Yeah, it's true. It's the best part about being married. It was in the vows, right? I think I
Somewhere.
got somewhere in there.
Somewhere in there. She slipped it in there on me.
I love you. It's all good.
I love you too.
I'll see how long it took him to respond. Too funny.
Did you see Eric there?
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Yeah, they probably are. A little less drama.
Oh.
A little less drama.
So I got Lori a present.
Oh.
The couple last week.
John. Yeah, that's what I hear too, that boys are a lot easier than girls. And I can imagine, seriously, the drama already at 5.5, almost 6. Whew. Poor Julian.
See, this is how you know she has a Disney problem. I'm buying her Disney Princess castles from the Lego Disney show on Disney Plus now.
See?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think there was a group chat where I said I found my new Lego castle. There's my new Lego castle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have so much fun with that. I can't help it. I love Disney. It gets me away from all the craziness. John, I could see you doing that.
What?
In all honesty, he was the oldest and kept
Oh.
his brother's line. I could totally see you doing that, and I'm very serious. Oh yeah, Sean. He's well. Okay, let's back up the horse here. This is what I let him buy when we were at Disney last time.
From
So
the Lego store.
yeah. So if you want to talk attic, let's just talk Lego attic. Attic. I can't even talk anymore. It's just gone out the window.
This goes with my 1989 Lego Batmobile that I had put together and sitting around here somewhere.
Just be careful when you downsize a house. I'm just telling you. Anyway.
Because I'm still trying to find a place to put all everything.
It's a real Disney attic.
I need to
Attic. I can't even talk. I keep la 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 la.
I need to build more shelves.
Yep. All right.
Oh, yes, it will be fun, John. I can't wait to put it together.
It is. I'm sorry, but it is after my bedtime.
It's
9:15.
9:14.
Yeah. All right. Well, I was supposed to go check on Virginia. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, Virginia wanted to see you.
Okay. So I will go see Virginia. All right. I'll see you guys in a while.
Are you coming back?
Probably not. I don't know.
She's gonna leave me all with you. I'm all by myself. I don't know what to do. I do need to scoot closer, so you're gonna get a lot more of me in just a second. All right. Ooh, good question. I know we're going in November, but she's trying to get us there sooner. It's like if we could do it, we'd be there this weekend. Oh, believe me, if I so we drive down, and yeah, I have a whole trunk I could fill if I wanted to, but she doesn't let me. Tell you a joke? Oh my gosh. I don't know any jokes anymore. Ugh, it's sad. So sad. Hey, but what I can do, I can take my trusty knife, and I'm going to open some pins. Nice big shot of me there. So I think I'm missing only a couple of these Zootopia ones. So see if I can pick up any that I don't have. And don't cut myself. I love pins. I don't know why. Yeah, the pins don't take up that much room, but the pin boards that I have 2 framed cork boards up on the wall behind the camera in this room, And then I have 2 more cork boards that I bought at IKEA that I have not rehung. They were hung up in the old house. And then I bought another cork board that you can peel and stick to the wall to put more pins up. Let's see which ones I can get out of this Zootopia box. Oh, look at that. I don't think I had Clawhauser. Clawhauser. Woohoo! Hey, John, it's very easy to do. It's very easy to do. Oh, Judy Hopps. Nice. I don't know if I already have her or not. So what I did was I kept 2 boxes. I kept one box to, I guess, use for pictures if I sell any of the pins. But I also took another box so I could check off which ones I had. I just gotta find the one that has the check off on it. Because I know it's around here somewhere. I need to. My table is so disorganized right now. Over the last few weeks of card openings and the pin openings, I've got the Disney 100 cards stacked up over here, separated by rarity. I've got the Lorcana cards stacked over here, separated by rarity. I've got my Disney Princess cards. So this stack here is of the set that I'm working on. I think I'm missing about 20 cards to complete the set. And then this is the stack of all the duplicate cards that I've got that I think I'm going to end up trying to list on eBay to sell them off to get rid of the dang things. Just a little, yeah. And I could see Eric being that way too. Yep. Let's open up the other box of Zootopia. All right. So first one is the Rhino. I don't remember his name, but I don't think I have him. So that might be, could very well be. Might have just completed my set with Clawhauser and that guy. Oh, and the elephant. First, we have to address the elephant in the room. Happy birthday! I love that movie. I do hope they make a sequel. Be fun to watch. But they got to do it before Tommy Chong passes away. Because you got to have him come back as he acts. What did I do with my phone? There we go. Okay. Yeah, I bought. What did I buy? I bought a bunch of the Saturday. I bought the Saturday Morning Cartoon limited edition pins. I've got 3 of them. I don't know how many more there are though. Wow, that's crazy, John. I love the one that you did get though. Um, you have to send me pictures of the ones that you got in the backpack. I love that backpack too. I want one of those. I love pockets in my backpacks, and especially now that you don't have to unzip them all the time. As long as you don't have anything crazy in your backpack, you can walk through and not have to worry about it. It's yeah. Cheech and Chong, woo, buddy, good stuff right there. But now that you don't have to open up yeah, unless you have something that they can't tell what it is, they'll pull you to the side. But this last trip when we were there, they only did it one time. The rest of that, I walked through the scanner with no problem. Didn't have to check my bag except for once out of 4 days at the at the parks. What do we got going? Trying to read the chat, guys. I'm slow at this. Alrighty. What was that? What was that Marvel thing too, John? That they had the spider with Spider-Man and Venom. that kind of caught my eye when you did that picture of the thing of the goodies that you got out of that backpack and stuff. Oh, there you go, Eric. It's official now. So Lori is in the living room on her laptop. So if you want to, thank you, Eric. Oh, so I found my John when I was looking through and I found my D23 gold member card, and it actually expires today. My new card should be showing up when I get the statue and stuff because my account just renewed yesterday. So let's see, I wanted to show you all this. So this is I'll back up some now. So this is the D23 100 Disney 100 magazine that they came out with. I don't know how well it's showing with the plastic over it, but this is one of the two covers that they sent out. I would love to try and get the second cover, but people are probably going to be selling them for ridiculous amounts on eBay. But I've yet to play with it because apparently you can do something with your camera on your phone, and something will happen with the cover. So pretty cool stuff there. Just haven't tested it out yet. Man, my table is a mess. Oh, so John, they also have, and trying to see what the company was. Can't tell who the company is, but also in out of China, of course, they like I said, they have less licensing restrictions. They had a Frozen set, um, and the guy who I ordered, I think it was the Disney Princess cards, the tall cards. He sent me a little pack of three of the Frozen cards, um, and they look pretty cool. Um, I got a Sven, a Kristoff, and a Marshmallow, and they look like they're parallel cards because they've got some little like foiled stars, you know, on them. So I don't know how the rarity runs for those. So I don't know if would be considered rares or just your standard, regular cards. Something that I might have to look into. I don't know. I've already spent so much money on trading cards; it's not even funny. And so far, I have not gotten a return. I haven't hit that one big card. Yes, they do renew every year. And every year you also get the gift. It's not like it's a one-time gift that you get. Each year that you renew, you get the new gift for that year. So I'll be getting the statue um, within probably the next couple of weeks now that my membership is renewed. And then I got the passport pin set um, when I signed up again last year. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't honestly, John. I can't wait to get it and see it. I have a. I'll probably set it right up here. Heck, I may even buy a shelf. I might even put a shelf up to have it sitting right here in front of me, so that I can just look at it all the time. Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it renews. I guess when you signed up, so it's not like it's a date renewal date for everybody. It's when you actually signed up. Because I was a gold member. I think the first time I did it was in 2019 when Disney Plus was first coming out. Because Disney Plus had a promotion for any D23 gold members. You could get Disney Plus for 3 years for like 125 bucks for 3 years, and you wouldn't have to pay again for 3 years. So I canceled my gold membership after that. But then I renewed it last. I started it again last year, and then I just let it renew this year. Oh, cool. Okay, so it's like a toy. Okay, cool. That's cool. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Huh, I see my head in the background of the picture. Oof, God, I got so much cash. Um, Hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back. So my other addiction that I have, and it's not just I have an addiction to collecting things. Period. It's not limited to trading cards and Disney pins. Um, it is just about anything. I probably have about 1,000 Hot Wheels sitting in tubs in the garage. Some of them are open, some of them are not opened. Um, but then I also love my comic books. And speaking of Venom, only because I'm stupid bag. I have too many bags. There we go. So this is one of my favorite books right now. I love the Spawn books, and this is Scorched, and it's great stuff. Anything with Spawn right now, I've been collecting like crazy. Um, but there's a comic book right now called Death of the Venom Verse, and this is one of the covers that I picked up, and it looks like it's Spider Ham, but venomized. So it's pretty cool looking. It's just a venom with a pig head. But yeah, the Venom covers I always love. I've been buying the Venom book too. Um, but let's see, was it? Yeah, that was the Venom and Scorched. So I'm so behind on my reading as well. I have not read a comic book in a while. Um, oh yeah, the animated series was awesome. And McFarlane is trying to do another live action movie, but he wants to do it right. He doesn't want it to be like what happened in the early late '90s, early 2000s with that movie. But one of the cool things that Marvel is doing is they're doing the Marvel characters as a what if. So this was what if Daisy was Gwen Spider or Spider Gwen. Um, and I grabbed two of these because Virginia's favorite comic book character is Gwen Spider. But they're doing it for the Amazing Spider-Man that's running right now, and this was issue 32, and this was one of the variant covers. Is bookend table. Hello, Anderson. Hello, Anderson. Thank you for joining us. Um, But something else also that Disney's doing that I don't think a lot of people know is with Dynamite Comics, they I guess Dynamite got the agreement with them, and they have done a comic book series right now for several of the Disney villains. They've got Maleficent, Scar. Um, Shoot, is it just those two right now? But I know Hades just came out as well. And I didn't pick up the Hades. I did get the Maleficent and the Scar though, and I got almost every cover for the Scar #1. But they also have Darkwing Duck. There's a comic book that they're running for Darkwing Duck, and also Gargoyles has a comic book as well. And I picked up the first issue of that when it came out. Um, and then they just did a re-release of Spider-Man 300 for the 25th anniversary, and I picked up the two covers. This is a hollow foil cover, and then this is the same covers, just not with hollow foil. They were both the same price, so I was like, I'm just gonna get them both. So I was like, normally like the hollow foil would have been more expensive, but no, it wasn't. So and then this is the Venom. This is the Venom book that's out right now, and we're up to issue 24, and I have all of the issues of this run, and I have most of the covers too. There's been a couple that I didn't get, but apparently right now Venom is fighting Doctor Doom. I haven't. What's funny is I have all the 24 issues. I have not read a single one of them. I'm pretty bad. I'm pretty bad like that. I'll buy comic books, but then not read them like I should. Um, but right now, my ultimate favorite comic book is Gunslinger. It's Gunslinger Spawn. Oh, Eric, you should check it out. I don't know if you're. I don't know. You know. I know you. Sean said you like to collect stuff. I don't know if comic books is one of them, but Gunslinger Spawn is a badass book. It's written by McFarlane, and then it's also drawn by one of my favorite artists, Brett Booth. Brett Booth, right now, in my opinion, is the best comic book artist out there. Not only does he do covers, but he still does interiors. And he came out around the same time as all those other guys like Jim Lee, Rob Liefeld, J. Scott Campbell. Um, and it's like J. Scott Campbell does not do interiors anymore. All he is a cover artist. Brett Booth still does interiors, and he does. He's drawn the Gunslinger Spawn book all the way up to the issue that they are now, which I think is like I want to say 23 or 24 as well. And the artwork is just insanely good. The only Marvel I had a Marvel Zombies book years ago, and I ended up selling my collection. That I used to have over 2,000 comic books at one point in time, um, and I ended up selling it because I needed the money, and I regret it every freaking day that I sold it, because I did not get near enough what it was worth. Um, and a lot of the stuff that I have now is more current stuff, but I have gone back and tried to pick up some of those old books that I used to have, because I'm trying to get the complete run of Uncanny X Men from issue one to I think it was 514 was the first run of X Men, Uncanny X Men. um, and I have a good chunk of that stuff. I have almost issue 200 to 350 the complete run of that. Um, I have several of the first I have several of them from 100 to 200, but after 100 and above, you get into the more expensive where the because you get all those first appearances, and that's where a lot of the money is going to be a pain in the butt. And Lori's not going to let me get many of them. So most of what I'll end up getting is torn comics, but hey, it'll be fine. So Anderson from Brazil, very cool, very cool. I used to work with a guy from Brazil. Just checking my phone. I'm gonna check the chat on my phone to see if I'm caught up. Give myself another like. Oh yeah, please everybody, please like, subscribe. This was a very impromptu, last minute live stream, so there's really kind of no rhyme or reason to what we're talking about or what I'm doing. My wife is sitting in the other room on her computer doing something, and I'm in here entertaining, at least trying to entertain. We'll see. Oh, so John, those tall cards for the princess cards, I bought these tall top loaders for them, and these are 3x5 top loaders.
I am back. I made Erica mod.
I see that. So there's
Sean has a distinction too. I'm surprised. Sean has probably gone to bed.
I actually
already,
had to.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it's after 9:30.
Yeah. Well, where the rest of us should be.
So the top loader is just like a couple millimeters short to hold the card.
No.
The top of the card.
Yeah, you can see.
The top of the card slightly sticks out of the top loader.
Oh, no.
So I have these 100 top loaders, like 3x5 cards.
Sorry, guys.
And I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to use them when I sell these cards.
Sean, I'm with you. I'm half asleep too. I'm like, we need to wrap this up because some of us need to go to bed.
Hey, I'm getting my 10th wind here.
Yeah, apparently so. Like a 5.5-year-old. I've got my 210th wind.
No, I'm like Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
From Dazed and Confused.
Okay. Got it. I'm going to trust you on that one. I don't know. And I know now we've got more mods than we do people, but that's okay.
Oh,
It's
John,
all good.
definitely go for the Marvel covers for the Amazing Spider-Man. It's the current run of Amazing Spider-Man, and they started, I think, with issue 22. I think it was with issue 22 where they started doing these Disney 100 variants. And there's a color version, and then there's a black and white version. And the black and white version is expensive because it's a limited number. The ones that I tried to look and see and get, but they were like $300.
Hey, John, have a good night. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for kind of helping out with that first one, too, and all that kind of stuff. So
Yes,
have a great
thank
night.
you, John.
And Eric, you're hilarious.
I did that before. No,
I'd say Sean would say it's probably more than his 10th win. Have a good night, John.
Night, John. I think we're going to end up wrapping up
Yeah,
too,
we need to wrap up too.
because I need to go to bed. 5
Some of
o'clock.
us do have to work tomorrow.
5 o'clock will get here very early tonight, tomorrow, whatever
Yeah.
it is. So Eric, let me ask you: do you think I should open the football cards, the 91 football cards, live, or do a video?
I think we need to do video because we need to get more build up on the videos. But that's just my opinion.
But I still have, like I said, I still have other stuff to open. I still have a box of baseball cards that I completely forgot about.
Eric said yes. Okay, wait. See, this is the downside of live stream. Yes to which one? Yes to live or yes to video? Or just yes in general and you don't care which one? Either way, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see, because doing it live is a little bit more fun, but doing it in a video, we can cut it down.
Night, guys.
Night, Sean. But yeah, because I know Eric has been waiting for that
I know.
ever since I told him
know,
about
I
it.
know. Night, Sean. Yeah, I know. We need to.
So maybe
We got to get some more videos up though. So streaming is great, but
Okay.
we got to get more videos.
maybe I'll do that tomorrow.
And Anderson,
No,
if
I
you're
can't-
still
I
on,
can't-
thanks for joining us from
Can't do
Brazil.
that tomorrow. Yes,
Um,
Anderson. Thank you.
See you next. Oh, I live stream. Got it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You can clearly. We're all tired. I know. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
I got a long day tomorrow too.
Yes, we do.
got lots
Yes,
going
we
on
have
tomorrow.
lots going
So,
on tomorrow.
All right. Have a good
So-
night, you guys. We will talk to
Thank
you
you.
soon. If you do rewatch this video, I will be surprised that you made it all the way to this end.
Oh, and
But if you do,
Anderson, I apologize. I am Julian, by the way,
and I'm Lori.
and we are JLB Moments and More.
Yep.
So, yeah.
And yeah, if you guys do make it to the very end of this live stream, which first of all, congratulations. Second of all, because we've just been talking about random stuff. Second of all, please be sure to subscribe. And again, we will be getting more videos up. So night, y'all.
Okay.
Have a wonderful night, and
Yeah.
we'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.